remain in this orbit, it will then get deflected, or most probably it will either be getting attracted towards this moon or
Attracted.
towards the planet.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
Yes, sir.
so that is simply satellite. Ahmed, next question is to you. Shooting stars are actually not stars or planets or what? Basically, क्या वो सच में stars होते हैं? Are they really stars?
No, sir.
Obviously, so they are not the stars. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Imagine if they really were shooting stars, the Earth would cease to exist the moment it is struck by the star. Next question is for you, Arham. The asteroids are
Sir,
formed between the orbits of
Mars and Jupiter.
Mars and Jupiter. Question number 5. Pole star is a member of the solar system or not?
False.
False. That is not a member of the solar system. Good. Next question to you, Ahmed. Mercury is the smallest planet. Guys, please see, there's so much of background noise. Okay. Question. Next question says Mercury is the smallest planet of the solar system. Obviously true. Hai.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ahmed. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Arhan, question number C. Uranus is the farthest planet in the solar
Sir,
system.
false.
Obviously false. Okay. InSat
Yes,
is an
sir.
artificial satellite.
Yes, sir. True.
Exactly. That is a
Yes, sir.
artificial satellite.
True.
Very good. That is true. Next question is to you, Arham. There are 9 planets in the solar system.
False, sir.
Obviously false. Okay. International Astronomical Unit discarded. It gave a new definition of planets in the year 2006.
Dwarf planet.
Exactly. So thereby Pluto was not considered a planet any longer. Last question is to you,
Yes, sir.
Ahmed.
Same which one?
Which one? Yes.
Sir, question number F.
Yeah. Constellation Orion can be. Is it visible now? Question number F visible hai na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Constellation Orion can be seen only with a telescope. Is that true or false? Huh? No.
No, sir.
Sir, false.
It
It's
can be
false.
seen during winter season, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In the late evening hour in the winter season, you can see it. Okay.
Yes,
And in
sir.
fact, it is like one of the most visible and distinguished constellation that is visible in the sky. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
there's no need to have a telescope in order to view it. Question number 6. Okay. Inner planets. Which one will be true for this one? Inner planets. Options, answers
Earth
could be
and
more
Mars.
than one. Earth and
ENG.
Mars.
ENG.
Very good. Exactly. 1 and 2. Next question will be to Ahmed. Outer planets, Ahmed. Out of all these options, which one is an outer planet out of all these options?
The Saturn.
Saturn. Good. Okay, that is option number 2. Arhan, constellation. Constellation. Arhan, are you there? Okay, Ahmed, you answer this one. Constellation. Constellation. Third one.
Is it pole star? I mean, no, it's Orion.
And?
Sir. And pole star.
Pole star again. Great beer. Pole star is a
Yes, sir.
star. It's an individual star. Okay. Which is here in an alignment to the axis of the Earth.
Northern hemisphere.
Right? In the northern
Sir,
hemisphere.
did I miss?
Yeah, you actually missed. The third one was assigned to you. So you will be answering the fourth
Sir,
one
actually, I was having some internet issues.
then. No issue, no issue. Satellite of the Earth. That is?
Sir,
Moon, sir,
moon, sir.
Exactly. Moon. Good. Okay. Question number 7. In which part of the sky you can find Venus if it is visible as an evening star? Remember, I told you guys that is in the western part of the sky, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the planet Venus can be seen in the western part of the sky after sunset. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So after sunset, इसे हम evening star कहते हैं. right?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Then next question is largest planet of the solar system. That is obviously, without a
Jupiter.
doubt,
Jupiter.
Jupiter. Okay, good. Question number 10. You have to draw the sketches. Draw the sketches of Orion and Ursa Major here. So
Yes, sir.
Diamond.
all three of you draw the diagrams and send that on the WhatsApp right now in the
Sir, I have
class.
sent.
You have sent?
Yes,
Okay.
and my homework I have sent.
Okay. You have sent, but I would like you guys to send that again right now in the class.
Yes,
Okay.
Sir,
sir.
Hmm.
can I send
Quick.
it later?
Why, Ahmed? Ahmed, did you miss the part where we were talking about the constellations?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no issue. Arhan?
Yes, sir, I'm sent.
Hmm. Okay, quickly. Hmm. The drawing does not need to be very neat and clean. I mean to say that बहुत ज़्यादा मेहनत नहीं करनी है. Simply
Yes, sir.
draw the diagram and just quickly send it on the WhatsApp. Okay, I will get that. Okay, now just want to
Yes,
see
sir.
whether you guys have practiced or studied that or not. By the way, which was the first satellite sent by India in its outer space?
Kalpana.
Kalpana. Huh? Was it Kalpana or was
Sir,
its name?
Aryabhatta.
It's
Oh,
Aryabhatta, no?
yes, sir, yeah.
In
Yeah,
the year
yeah.
1975. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then you have Kalpana 1 भी launch किया गया. Kalpana 1 was there. Okay. INSAT
Yes,
was
sir.
there. That is an Indian national satellite.
Hmm.
Okay. If I were to ask you guys question, name a
Sir, shall I
unit.
make a PDF or just photos?
No, no need to do that much of work. Simply send the photo of it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Ahmed, you answer to me that what is the unit which is used to express distances between the various celestial bodies? Like अगर हमें stars and planets के बीच में distance measure करना है.
Speed of light, sir.
Speed of light.
Sir,
I'm
can I?
talking about the distance which is used in astronomy. Okay, like
Sir, can
normally
I?
on Earth. Yeah, I will come to that. Come to you. Okay, you will have to answer it. Okay ना. But basically, जब भी हम celestial bodies के बीच distance measure करते हैं, usually for example, our Earth and for example Proxima Centauri or Alpha Centauri, they are millions of kilometers away from the Earth. So rather than putting so many zeros, okay, in the number, you will be having a great number. You will having a large number. So thereby we count it in the terms of light year. Okay, that
Yes,
is
sir.
the amount of distance covered by light in 1 year. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. So if I were to say that, guys, the question is for all of you. If I were to say that a planet is at a distance of 9 light years from Earth, what does it mean?
Sir, it takes light. Sir, light takes 9 years to reach the planet.
To reach the planet Earth from that celestial body or from the star. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Abhi recently the technology that basically the James Webb telescope that has been sent in the Lamanger 2 point. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Many times now a question should be arising in your mind. Like recently, India is working on Aditya L1. Okay. The satellite that will be studying the sun. So question arises, sir, if we were to send the satellite on sun being a very huge body, if you were to compare the size of the sun with Earth, it will burn, and if it were to
Yes, sir.
enter into the vicinity of the sun, it will be attracted towards the sun. है ना?
Yes, sir.
क्योंकि
Due
force
to
of
the
gravity
gravity.
ज्यादा होगी. But the thing here is that we actually don't send it too close to the sun. The thing here is that
In the orbit.
suppose those celestial bodies हैं, celestial body A and celestial body B here. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And suppose this is the field of gravitation, field of gravity. Okay. अगर कोई body यहाँ lie करती है, on, or if a body lies here, or if a body lies here, body, let's say body X, Y,
Sir,
and
I've
Z.
sent you the
Hmm.
constellations.
Okay, okay. I will see that
Sir,
once
I'm
I
also
receive that
sending.
from on my WhatsApp. Okay, now. Okay, let me actually drop a message to them. Okay. Students will be sending something. Okay. So I'm saying that you are having body number X, Y, and Z. So which bodies
Yes,
will
sir.
be getting attracted towards the celestial body
Why,
A?
sir?
Why
Why? Because
will
it's
also
inside the orbit.
okay.
Yes, sir.
And
Why?
not एक मिनट ये orbit नहीं है. This here is not orbit. Look here. This is the field of gravity. Field of
Sir,
gravity.
Z.
Z also. Z also. Y also.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Because the object Z is lying at the very end of the field of gravity, while Y is lying inside the field of gravity. So these two will be getting attracted, while this will not getting
Yes, sir.
attracted. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about the bigger celestial body B here. And suppose हमने कहा कि इसकी field of gravity ये है. This is the field of gravity of planet number B. Sorry, celestial
Yes,
body
sir.
B. So there will be a point between the two bodies, body number A, body number B के बीच एक ऐसा point होगा where the body, if I were to send a satellite from here, for example, this is Earth. If I were to send a satellite from Earth towards the planet B, so on its pathway, there will come a point where the body will stay at that position. It will neither move further ahead
Yes,
or
sir.
neither
Yes,
move
sir.
backward. So ये
Yes, sir.
ऐसे पॉइंट पे जाकर स्टॉप हो जाता है, इस पॉइंट पर जाकर ये बेसिकली स्टॉप हो जाता है, राइट? सो दैट पॉइंट हैज बीन
Yes,
कॉल्ड
sir.
एज Lagrange point. So same point is being used in the missions sent to the sun as well. Getting it?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
it will basically go there and stop there, right? Okay. Anyways,
Yes, sir.
coming back to the NCERT, we have to quickly cover them, and I will be beginning the new class with the new chapter as well. Okay, I have received that. Just give me a moment. Yeah, Ursa Major. So the first one, yeah, Arhan, you have sent them, no? Okay,
Yes, sir.
Ursa Major. That is correct. Good. Orion. Yeah, that is also correct. Very good. Arham. Both of you, well done. ठीक है. Okay. Now back to what I was talking about. Okay, now. Now, guys, see question number 11 quickly. Name two objects other than
Yes, sir.
planets which are members of the solar system. Very easy. Simply
Asteroids and comets.
asteroids. Asteroids, or it could be comets. Meteoroids will be a better example.
Yes, sir.
Because comets can travel from one galaxy to another as well.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
So
moons
you will be
also.
taking
Moons
examples
and
of
satellites.
exactly meteoroids, asteroids, moons. Very good. Explain how you can locate the polar star with the help of Ursa Major. Why?
Sir,
It's
we
very
draw
simple.
a line through the first star of Ursa Major.
Exactly. Okay, I'm erasing this one. Okay, now.
Yes, sir.
So 3, 1, 2, 3, like this. Then
Yes,
4.
sir.
Okay, there's one more star, no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's join the point. It will be like this: 1, 2, then 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then 7. Okay, so if we were to join these two stars, this one and this one, okay, now
Yes, sir.
right? And then draw an imaginary line further. So eventually you will be seeing a bright star here. That will be the pole
Yes, sir.
star here.
Yes,
बहुत
sir.
ही simple है, right? Okay. So in order to spot the pole star, first you will have to spot this Ursa Major.
Ursa Major. Yes, sir.
So पहले हमें ये spot
Yes,
करना
sir.
होगा. We will be spotting this Ursa Major right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And we can imagine that अगर हमें stars याद नहीं आ रहा, for example, which star has to be taken here. So we will just imagine that this is in a shape of ball.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Imagine that it's in a shape of ball and forget about the handle. Handle को हम भूल जाते हैं. Then
Yes, sir.
somewhat it can become easy to spot pole star, like सिर्फ आप ये दो stars consider करेंगे, then forgetting the handle part. Okay,
Yes,
anyways,
sir.
right? Okay. Then next question is that do all the stars in the sky move? Explain. Do all the stars in the sky move? Explain.
Yes, sir.
No, sir. Stars do not move.
Mm-hmm.
They move. The sun moves
Look
around the black hole present in the center of our Milky Way.
Look here. Here it's being talked in terms of respect of Earth. हम यहाँ पे क्या बात कर रहे हैं ना, एक रेफरेंस पॉइंट लेकर बात
Very
कर रहे
not
हैं क्वेश्चन में.
audible.
आई एम ऑडिबल टू यू अरहान अहमद?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Now
Okay.
you're audible.
So I was saying that the question is asking that do all the stars in the sky move? Explain. क्या आसमान में सभी stars move करते हैं? We have to explain that. So what do we know about Earth? That Earth rotates from west to east
Yes,
right
sir.
now. So therefore all the
Yes,
stars
sir.
in the sky, therefore all the stars in the sky except for the pole star seems to move from east to west.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Earth rotates moves from west to east, rotates from west to east direction. अपनी एक्सिस पे वेस्ट से ईस्ट डायरेक्शन में मूव करता है. Thereby जो स्टार्स होते हैं, it will appear as if they are moving from east to west direction.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So with reference to the Earth, the pole star की अगर हम बात करते हैं, it does not seem to move. So there is an
Yes, sir. It does
exception now.
not move.
There
Yes, sir.
is an exception here. This pole star over here.
Yes, sir.
Right. While all the rest stars appear to be moving from east to west, but the pole star remains fixed. So in
Yes,
that
sir.
respect, the question is being asked. Next question: why is the distance between stars expressed in light years? What do you understand by this statement that the light? Okay, simple question. We have covered that. Question number
Yes,
15.
sir.
Question number 15. I think we did talked about that question in the previous class.
Yes, sir. We did talk about. Sir, it was only me in the class.
You were all okay. Only you were present. No, yeah. Thanks for reminding me that. Look, Arham and Ahmed, I will be again discussing this question for two of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Arham, Arham, you can also look at it one more time. So basically, the question is saying that this is Jupiter here and this is Earth here. The radius of the
Yes, sir.
Earth and the radius of the Jupiter has been compared. J for Jupiter, E for Earth. So if I were to say that the radius of Earth is, let's say, 1 unit agar hai, so according to the question, the radius of the Jupiter is 11 units.
11.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We don't know whether it is in kilometer, miles or nothing. We are not taking the unit. So simply हमने unit कह दिया. Getting it?
Yes, sir.
So now you need to calculate the ratio of the volume of the two planets. So the two planets, we know they closely resemble shape of a sphere.
Yes, sir.
Sphere की shape को resemble करते हैं. And I know the
Volume.
volume of the sphere is 4/3 pi r cube.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay now. So basically हमें यहाँ पे ratio find करना है. So 4/3 pi r cube. Okay. So suppose r here you will be taking for Jupiter. Then it
Yes,
will be
sir.
4/3 pi r cube. So यहाँ पे हम किसकी बात करें? Earth की. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Radius of Earth, radius of Jupiter. Simply divide the two values. You will be getting your answer then. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So if you want, I can do it, or I might leave it
So
for you guys
it's
as well.
1331.
Exactly. The answer you will be getting will be 1331. For pi, we will
Yes,
be
sir.
putting value 22/7. Okay, Ahmed,
Yes, sir.
Arham. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Question number 16, guys.
It's
The question
incorrect.
says,
Yes, sir.
look
It's
here,
incorrect.
after Mercury, it's Mars. Right?
Yes, sir.
So thereby,
Should
this is incorrect.
It should be
Okay, now
Venus.
it should be Venus. Any other
And
mistakes in it?
in the place of Neptune, it's Uranus.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. In the place of Neptune, it is Uranus. Right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are the mistakes in it. Okay. And also, अगर हम यहाँ पे देखते हैं,
Mars is in the same orbit as Mercury.
the look at the
So Jupiter
which
is inside the asteroid belt.
exactly that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, because asteroids belt is located in the middle of the orbits of Jupiter and Mars here now.
Mars.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so it is outside. It is here in between Saturn and Jupiter के बीच में है हमारा asteroid belt, but it should be
Yes, sir.
in the. So let's spot the difference. Sorry, the
All the
mistakes
planets
in it.
are all the planets are going from west to east.
All the planets are going
Venus
from
and
west to east.
Venus and Uranus should be going from east to west.
Okay, so first thing is that हमने ये देखा कि sequence ही wrong है. Sequence of the planet is wrong. Right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it has to be Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and then Neptune. So that is
Yes, sir.
another
Yes, sir.
mistake. So here the change, the position of which planets have been changed. Venus has been changed. Okay, Mars
sir.
also has
So
been
Uranus
changed.
and Neptune.
Uranus and Neptune has also been changed, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so two position of Mars has been changed. Venus, Uranus, and Neptune. Third thing is that asteroid belt is shown at the wrong place. Fourth thing here,
Yes,
you
sir.
get to see that. Hmm,
All the planets are going from west to east.
all the planets are going from west to east. Yeah, but there's a exception for two planets
Venus
here,
and Uranus.
Venus and Uranus, right? So that one also
Yes, sir.
as we counted. Okay, so direction नहीं guys, और हम
So it's
यहाँ पे
correct.
revolution है. It's correct now. It's about revolution.
Oh,
This
yes, sir.
direction
Oh,
Yes,
is
sir.
showing the revolution now. So revolution
Yes,
direction
yes,
is
sir.
correct है. Okay, so that's it in the chapter. That is all about the exercise part. Okay,
yes, sir.
so now we can begin with the new chapter today.
Yes, sir.
That is pollution of
Yes, sir.
water
Yeah.
and air. Right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, do let me know if you are having problems in the chapter, any problem in chapter stars and solar system.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay then, so we shall begin with the new chapter today. That is the
Yes, sir.
pollution of air and water. Firstly, quickly do tell me that simply by the word pollution, what do we mean?
Sir, the contamination of a thing due to harmful substances are known as pollution.
Very good. Arhan. Ahmed, you guys. Look here. As Arham said, okay, that is also correct. So
Yes, sir.
pollution basically is what? It is simply the presence of high concentration of harmful or poisonous substances in the environment. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Yes,
so
sir.
look here. At any given point of time, there will be different concentration of harmful gases in the atmosphere. It will always be there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's not like if you were to go to parts of Antarctica and there the air will be 100% clean. Okay,
Yes, sir.
there might
sir.
be presence of methane gas there also, carbon dioxide
Yes, sir.
gas is there also,
Carbon
okay, now,
monoxide.
right? Carbon monoxide
But
can be,
it is in the
but in
small amount.
almost negligible amount. So the presence of these substances has to do with their concentration. If the concentration is high, agar unusually concentration high hai, so thereby we say that pollution is there, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and the pollution could be in any medium of the environment. It could be in the air,
Yes.
water, okay, or under
Land,
this
water.
soil also, right? So pollution could be of air, water, and land as well. But in the chapter, you have to only
Yes,
talk
sir.
about pollution of
Air and
air
water.
and water, right?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So pollution, it will be contaminating the air and the water with the poisonous substances, and then
Yes, sir.
thereby it makes them impure to such an extent that now it is unfit for our daily uses. Guys, someone's mic is
Yes, sir.
on and there's a background noise. Please turn it off. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So pollution will be contaminating the air and water. Okay, and thereby
Yes, sir.
the environment will be polluted to such an extent that it will become impure, and thereby neither human beings can consume that, neither plants, neither animals. Okay,
Yes, sir.
getting it now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and in fact, the pollution can impact non-living things also. Pollution can impact
Yes,
non-living
sir.
things पर भी होता है,
Yes,
right now,
sir.
guys? Hmm,
Yes, sir.
right. Okay, so pollution, where is it actually coming from? Hmm, we are talking about pollution, but where does the pollution actually come from? Hmm, look here.
The industries.
Yeah, there are so many sources of pollutions. Okay,
Yes,
it
sir.
is coming
The
from
human.
industries, from humans are also polluting the environment. Okay,
Yes,
basically
sir.
basically the only major source of pollution is from the humans only. Okay,
Yes, sir.
humans have been altering the balance in the nature. Okay, humans have been exploiting the resources of the nature, thereby pollution is there. Look, one
Yes,
thing
sir.
I always say that look, whether I am burning too much of oil. Look, if we were to go back in time 10,000 years ago, okay, was there any device like refrigerators? क्या ऐसी कोई device present
No,
थी उस
sir.
वक्त? There was no refrigerator. Was there any substance like plastics back in the days,
No, sir.
almost 10,000
No,
years
sir.
ago? Hmm? Or was iron known to them, known to the people?
No,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Hmm? If you were to go to Indus Valley civilization, okay, if you even before that, if you were to go, let's say add one more zero, एक और zero में add कर दिया. Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. Suppose 1 lakh years ago, people were neither aware of iron, refrigerator, or plastics, or any of the modern technology. People were not aware of that. Getting it?
Yes,
So
sir.
thereby, what was basically happening now? The resources that were locked in the treasures of Earth, it was not being taken out. It was not being overexploited.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
people were basically able to satisfy their needs. Okay, with the basic, with the basics, natural products, whatever was being available to the humankind,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
right? But as the time progressed, as the technology improved, हम जो भी अपने आसपास देखते हैं, whatever sophisticated technology we are using, have we brought it from like a extraterrestrial planet? Have we brought it from any other planet or any other body in the universe? No, all of the technology that we see around us, all of the sophisticated mechanism that is present in the earth, it basically comes from the ground right
Yes, sir.
now,
Yes, sir.
right? All of it is coming from the ground. So just think of
Yes,
it
sir.
like ponder of, ponder over this for a while. Like whatever sophisticated technology I'm using, whether I'm using this smartphone, whether I'm using this phone, or whether I'm using this digital pen, all of basically
Yes, sir.
came from the soil now, from under the
Yes,
ground,
sir.
Yes, sir.
right? So basically, thousands and thousands of years ago, these resources were not being taken out, not dug out from the soil, and thereby
Yes,
the
sir.
balance in the nature was maintained, right? But now,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
as the time passed on, people have started to take it out. But the thing is that ये जो भी हम resources की बात कर रहे हैं, whatever the um, either it is the resource in the raw form or either it is in the process form, right? So all
Yes,
of
sir.
it is
Yes, sir.
present in the earth only. ये सभी earth के अंदर ही present है ना? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm not talking about the satellites that were sent into the outer space. Okay,
Yes, sir.
satellites or the spaceships. I'm not talking about that. I am basically saying that
Yes, sir.
whether the carbon dioxide that is being produced, okay, or the different types of other gases that are evolved, ये सभी कहाँ से आ रही हैं? All of this is coming from burning different types of woods, different types of
Fossil fuels.
fuels, fossil fuels. Very good. Right now, but the thing
Yes,
is
sir.
that ये सभी एक सिस्टम के अंदर लॉक्ड है. It's not escaping somewhere.
Yes,
I
sir.
mean to say that whatever plastics you are using, whatever amount of carbon dioxide it is being produced, it was always there in the earth. It was
Yes, sir.
always there in the earth. But the only thing is that now we are able to harness, we are able to extract those raw materials from the earth, convert into
Yes,
technologies,
sir.
and then use it. Getting it what I'm trying to
Yes,
say,
sir.
right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Also, अगर हम water की बात हम करते हैं, the simple concept you guys know that in nature there's a thing called water cycle.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So basically, water is concept. Water is not lost into outer space. Okay. हम
Yes,
बात
sir.
करते हैं global warming हो रही है. So in global warming, basically polar ice caps are melting. But does that water goes somewhere else? Whether it goes to any other
No,
planet?
sir.
No. It
No,
remains in
sir.
the earth only. Right. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So then coming back to the thing that is pollution. So in pollution, we see that there are some undesirable changes in the surrounding that are having adverse effect on plants, animals, biological and other biological components of earth, as well as physical components of the earth. As a physical, by here we are basically referring to the non-living component of the environment.
Yes,
Okay
sir.
now.
Yes, sir.
Right. अब हम कहते हैं कि अनवांटेड सब्सटेंसेस की प्रेजेंस है, अनडिजायरेबल सब्सटेंसेस और अनडिजायरेबल चेंजेस हो रही हैं. सो व्हाट आर दोस अनवांटेड एंड हार्मफुल सब्सटेंसेस that are
The
contaminating
harmful
the environment
gases,
called as,
fertilizers.
yeah, that are the examples of it. So
Yes,
basically,
sir.
whether it's the carbon dioxide or monoxide or let's say methane, or for example, um,
Fertilizers.
it's the, yeah, fertilizers can also be taken here, or you can take the dust particles.
Yes, sir.
Dust particles. Okay, I'm just taking a few examples. So these are basically those components which are contaminating the environment. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so thereby we
Yes,
call them
sir.
as pollutants.
Pollutants.
Pollutants, right?
Polluted.
Getting it
Yes,
now.
sir.
So these are the components which are contaminating the air and water, right?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
So in more simple terms, a substance that causes pollution is called a pollutant. ठीक है ना?
Polluted.
Yes, sir.
Right? A substance that causes pollution is called as pollutant. Remember the simple definition. And it can either be the pollutant can either be a liquid, either solid or gaseous form. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You might have heard ships. There are different types of ships. Okay.
Yes,
Some
sir.
of
Yes,
the
sir.
ships carry passengers. Some of the ships are carrying oil barrages.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if
Yes,
sometimes
sir.
a ship sinks in the ocean, thereby oil is
Oil
spilled in the
spill.
ocean, right? So
Yes,
there,
sir.
Yes, sir.
while although it's a useful component, but here it's acting as a pollutant now.
Polluted.
अगर
Yes,
oil
sir.
spill हो
Yes,
गया
sir.
ocean में, right? So pollutants can be in liquid form as well, then in solid form as well, like the dust particles, right?
Yes, sir.
Or
Sir,
in the gaseous
garbage.
forms as well. Garbage, exactly. Garbages. Okay,
Yes, sir.
getting it now. Right. So usually, remember the very first thing which I discussed in the starting of the chapter, the concentration. मैंने एक term use किया, concentration.
Yes, sir.
So the amount of
Pollutants.
toxic gas or pollutants present in the air or what?
Exactly. That is simply its concentration. If the concentrations increases beyond a safe limit, अगर एक safe limit के बाहर ये increase करती है, okay, then
Yes, sir.
pollution is visible actually. It can be felt, it can be viewed. Okay, it can be
Yes,
felt,
sir.
right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So two of the most important and crucial natural resources that we have on earth is air and water. That is
Yeah, and what?
exactly, that is responsible for sustenance of life on earth, right? If any of
Yes,
the two
sir.
component is not here, so life would be impossible, right? So
Yes, sir.
talking about air is what? It's a mixture of gases,
Yes,
Huh?
sir.
So do tell me
Yeah.
whether it's a heterogeneous mixture or homogeneous mixture.
What, sir?
Air is a heterogeneous mixture or a homogeneous mixture. एयर हमारा हेट्रोजीनियस मिक्सचर है या फिर होमोजेनियस मिक्सचर है? Guys, come on. Heterogeneous, homogeneous. These are concepts
Sir,
you
what
guys
do you
must
say?
have. What? Heterogeneous and homogeneous?
Sir, homogeneous.
Yes, sir.
No. Look here. Is Ahmed in the class or not? I'm not hearing anything from
He
you,
is,
Ahmed.
sir.
Yes, Ahmed,
Yes, sir.
make your presence known.
I am. Yes, sir.
Okay, and turn your cameras on. Arhan and Ahmed, both of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, suppose I have now a glass. अब इस ग्लास में मैंने different components put कर दिए. For example, some sand in it,
Yes, sir.
some rocks in it. Okay, then some salt in it. So this is
Yes,
Yes,
sand,
sir.
this is rock, this is salt in it. So here I'm seeing that I have taken few components and mixed them in any proportion. किसी भी proportion में मैंने उन्हें add कर दिया है. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so I can actually see that जो भी components इस mixture के हैं, whether it's salt, rock or sand, all of them are visible. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
it can be
Yes,
seen
sir.
easily, and there's no chemical reaction between these three. Salt, rock and sand
Yes,
के
sir.
बीच कोई chemical reaction नहीं हुई है, right? So
Yes,
that is
sir.
simply a mixture. And what type of mixture it is? It's a heterogeneous mixture.
Yes, sir.
Can you explain this term?
Exactly. Look here. Mixtures जो है हमारे, it is of two types. Mixture दो तरह के होते हैं. Okay. For example, if you were to prepare a lemonade, okay.
Yes, sir.
If you were to prepare a lemonade, can you see the components of the lemonade after you have mixed it? After you have mixed the components
No,
well?
sir.
No. So thereby we say that if I am not if I am not able to view the components of the mixture, so then ये homogeneous mixture होता है.
Yes,
So
sir.
homogeneous mixture में क्या होता है ना? For example, this is a glass of lemonade. इसके जो भी components है ना वो evenly distributed है. ये ऐसा नहीं है. It's not like कि the components like मैंने इसमें salt या sugar add की, I have added lemon in it. Okay, so it's
Yes,
not
sir.
like all of that settles in the bottom of the glass. No, it's actually they are suspended in the water. ये water में suspended होता है ना,
Yes, sir.
right? So I cannot actually distinguish कि कौन सा portion मुझे it's not like कि this much of portion is showing lemon, this much of portion is showing sugar. नहीं, it's
Yes,
not
sir.
like that. So the components are evenly distributed in the glass. So thereby ये जो mixture है हमारे पास, I will be calling that as homogeneous mixture. Homo means same. Homo
Yes,
means
sir.
same. So um, same distribution of component is there in the homogeneous mixture. While in the heterogeneous mixture की अगर बात करते हैं, I can in fact see the components. I can see the rock, salt and sand. सभी को तीनों को मैं देख
Yes, sir.
सकता हूँ. Yes, Arhan, right
Yes,
now.
sir.
Arham. So thereby that is a heterogeneous mixture, right? So
Yes,
hetero
sir.
means different. Okay, it's same like autotrophs की हम बात कर रहे थे heterotrophs की बात. Same hetero is here as well. Hetero means
Yes, sir.
different. So different components of the mixture are visible. Same is the case with the atmosphere also. हम अर्थ के atmosphere की बात अगर करते हैं, here simply हम जब air की बात करते हैं, we'll be referring to the atmosphere of the earth as well, right?
Yes, sir.
So that is the troposphere.
Yes,
And
sir.
suppose the second one is the stratosphere. Troposphere, that is then stratosphere. Then you have got the suppose mesosphere हमारे पास.
Yes, sir.
Then you have like the thermosphere right now. So on अगर हम
Yes, sir.
देखते हैं, you have troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere, then ionosphere.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
If I were to look at the lowest level of the atmosphere, so all the dust
Thermosphere.
lowest level, that is troposphere, not thermosphere.
Yes, sir.
Lowest
Yes, sir.
level
Yeah.
of the atmosphere, that is in contact with the lithosphere. जो lithosphere
Yes,
के
sir.
साथ contact में, lithosphere you guys know ना, basically the top layer of the earth, that is called as
Yes, sir.
lithosphere, right? Now back to what I was saying, that troposphere. In troposphere you will get to see जो भी vehicles से pollutions आ रही हैं, whatever pollution is coming from the vehicles, whether from our households or whether from the industries, okay, जो भी pollutants हमारी air में जा रही हैं, so that is in the troposphere. It's not going to the stratosphere or mesosphere, right? Yes, guys. Yeah. Am I audible or not? Say something.
Yes, sir. You're audible.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So
you are.
all the dust particles, all the gaseous emissions from the vehicles, from our houses, industries are there in the troposphere only. While if you were to move to the stratosphere, air becomes thinner there. Air वहाँ पर thin हो जाती है.
Yes, sir.
Then you move to the
Yes, sir.
mesosphere, thermosphere, air becomes thinner and thinner until you reach ionosphere where there's almost no air. So मैंने
Yes,
कहा
sir.
कि the composition is not even. The components of the atmosphere or the air, in simple terms, it's not evenly distributed. It's different in the lower level, it's different in the upper level. So thereby air is a homogeneous or heterogeneous?
Homogeneous.
Again homogeneous. Look
Okay,
here.
I totally.
Look here. Again, many, for example, I have taken this much of section. Okay, now. Anhan, look here.
So
Okay.
we cannot see the components of air.
No. Imagine you are sitting at a great distance from the atmosphere. Suppose you are able to view, have a synoptic view of the earth. Okay, synoptic view, for example, how a drone footage is seen. Okay, or for example,
Yes, sir.
for example, you are standing thousands and thousands of kilometers away from, at a distance of thousands of kilometers, and you can actually see all the layers of the earth layered one over another. आप ऐसे imagine करो.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are actually able to see all the layers of the atmosphere all together. Okay, so what you will be
Yes, sir.
observing there, that in the troposphere there's maximum concentration of gases and dust particles, and as you move ahead,
Yes, sir.
the concentration of dust particles and gas starts to decrease. हमने देखा है ना, for example, in the mountain we suffer from the condition of breathlessness, from nausea,
Yes, sir.
breathlessness, nausea. Yes, Arhan. So there basically what happened, the concentration of gases in the troposphere and in the upper layers were different, right? Same is
Yes,
the
sir.
the example of this lemon can be understood. Like हमने यहाँ पे देखा कि composition यहाँ भी same है, it's same here as well, it's same here as well, but in the case of Earth's atmosphere it was different, and in the case of this lemonade हमने कहा था it's a homogeneous mixture. Why? Because all the components are evenly distributed. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And why I can't actually see the composition of the stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere, because I am in the troposphere. I am living in the troposphere, not in the stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, or exosphere, or the ionosphere. मैं वहाँ नहीं हूँ. I am in the troposphere right now. That's why it's like difficult to distinguish between the different layers just by sitting at our house. Getting it or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so air is simply a heterogeneous mixture, right? And air is having different compositions. What are the composition of air? Do tell me.
So nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, argon, neon.
Yes, sir.
Water vapor is also there, no?
Yes,
Water
sir.
vapor is also there.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Dust particles.
Dust particles are also there right now. So if I were to ask you about the concentration of these types of components of the
So
earth,
nitrogen
Yes,
is
sir.
78%.
nitrogen is
Oxygen is
78%.
21, and other gases like carbon dioxide are 1%.
Yes, sir.
सिर्फ अगर हमने कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड की अगर बात की, it's 0.04%. Earlier in the old books you will get to see the data as 0.04% हमें मिलता है देखने को, right? It's
Yes, sir.
0.04. But now in the
So it
updated
has
one,
increased.
it has increased. Thereby, it's now 0.04% right now.
Yes, sir.
Now, ये increase हो गया. Water vapor is 1% or inert gas as 0.97. Okay, the data is somewhat correct, right? So inert gas in the previous class also, I believe, I think in this batch or in any other batch, I guess. Anyways, so inert gases क्या होती हैं? Mainly the gases like argon or the neon or the xenon. Okay, now. So these are those gases or those elements which do not react with any of the with any other element. ये किसी और element के साथ react नहीं करती है. It shows no reaction. Okay, now. Okay. So these are the inert gases.
Yes, sir.
Also, gases like neon are used in tube lights as well.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
now.
It glows.
So it has a property of glowing. Okay. So we were talking about air here. That air is having different composition. Okay. And I told
Yes,
you
sir.
that air is a mixture of different gases. The compositions are shown as follows, and it's also heterogeneous mixture.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's a heterogeneous mixture. Getting it right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the class, we will be talking about how air pollution is basically occurring, right? So in terms
Yes,
of
sir.
Yes,
air, how pollution will be defined? That the contamination of air with harmful gases.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
now
yes, sir.
with harmful gases, dust particles, or smokes coming out from
Carbon
the
dioxide.
chimneys. Harmful gases that will be included there. Carbon dioxide will be included there. So contamination
Yes,
of
sir.
the Earth's atmosphere or simply air with harmful gases, toxic gases. You have dust particles and smoke. That will be called as air pollution.
Yes, sir.
Getting it now?
Yes, sir.
So we define air pollution as like this. What are some
Harmful gas.
other harmful gases apart from carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide
Carbon
के अलावा भी
monoxide.
होते हैं?
The carbon monoxide.
Carbon monoxide is there. Okay, what other gases are also there?
So chlorofluorocarbons.
Good. There are some other gases as well. इनके अलावा भी कुछ और भी gases हैं. For example, जिनकी वजह से AC drains होती हैं.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
The sulfuric.
Yes, sir. Sulfuric acid and oxides of nitrogen.
So,
Yes, sir.
exactly, oxides of nitrogen or sulfuric acid, nitric acid and sulfuric acid. So you'll be saying that when sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides reacts with water, it leads to formation of sulfuric and nitric acid.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
back to the definition: the contamination of air with harmful gases. So यहाँ पे हमने कहा ना कि it's harmful gases. So harmful gases में कुछ gases ऐसे होंगे, although it's not poisonous, but it will be harming the environment by raising its temperature. For example, carbon dioxide, it's not poisonous.
Yes, sir.
Carbon dioxide, it's not poisonous right now. While if
Yes,
we
sir.
talk about carbon monoxide, it is poisonous. So simply हमने harmful gas कहा है, not the poisonous gas. So harmful gas के अंदर both poisonous and non-poisonous gas will be included. So contamination
sir.
of air with harmful gases, for example, CO2. Okay, then you have carbon monoxide, capital C capital O से हम denote करते हैं carbon monoxide को. Okay,
Yes, sir.
all right. Then you have got sulfur dioxide or nitrogen oxide. Nitrogen oxide is NO. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so these are the harmful gases if they are present in the atmosphere. At
So chlorofluorocarbons.
Chlorofluorocarbon can also be taken here. Good. Chlorofluorocarbons, although its use now has been almost banned. smoke,
Yes, sir.
and dust, etc., is called as pollution of air. Getting it? और simply
Yes,
हमने
sir.
इसे air pollution भी कह सकते हैं. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. So in the next class, we will be talking about